What is up, my fellow cyberpunks and retro nerds? It's Tommy the Hammer. How you guys doing today? I thought we would discuss video games. More specifically, video games that kinda change the wheel. At least for me, in my opinion. And the game we're going to be discussing today is called Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, meaning you can only get it on Sony products. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this game has blown my mind. I absolutely love it. It is totally and absolutely a game changer in my opinion. Everything about Horizon speaks to me completely, and I feel like it's, a top-notch game. We're gonna get a little bit more into that here in a second, but first, I want you guys to check out the trailer. This is the type of game that has to be seen to be believed. And trust me, after you check out some of the scenes in this trailer, I'm willing to bet that you guys are going to be interested in checking it out too. So, without further ado, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Let me tell you what's out there. Vast reaches of wilderness. Untamed. A rugged domain. Majestic, but lethal. It belongs to them. The machines. The steel beasts who rule these lands. And guard the secrets buried beneath its crumbling ruins. If you hunt these wilds, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how clever, you will become the hunted. Can you brave that challenge? Can you pass that test? If you want to survive, you have to make the kill. Only then can you bring to light the deep secrets of the Earth.
Wow, this game totally hits all the right notes for me. The one thing that I love about Horizon the most has to be its story. I found the characters of Aloy and Rost to be very engaging. The main character, Aloy, there's just something about her. She's very endearing, very relatable, and as you play the game, you get to make a lot of decisions through her as her character. And you can pick either smart decisions or choices that, come from the heart. And the other option is you can become a little more aggressive with your choices. And I really like that. I like how the story is, open world, multifaceted. The overall graphics in this game are simply amazing. You have this giant continent to explore, and it really emphasizes exploration and taking your time and really just enjoying the environments. Everything from the sound effects to the ambient music to the wildlife running around is just a joy to behold. I love exploring this game, and that might not be something that a lot of other people can really get into. I know, most people like FPS games and a lot of high-octane action, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can enjoy that too. But Horizon definitely puts an emphasis on taking your time, stealth battles, and just really taking in the entire environment. And I gotta commend it on that. It really speaks to me from that point of view. So I gotta say the gameplay is really another element that Horizon shines best. I mean, when you're playing this game, you're addicted to it. You love the weapons. You love the way Aloy controls. You love the camera angle, especially if you are into that whole over-the-shoulder camera angle. That's one of my favorite ways to experience a game. I've never really been big on FPS shooters. I know they can make some people dizzy. That's not really the case for me. I just don't like that execution. So not only did I want to discuss the things about this game that I liked, I wanted to offer you guys some tips and advice about Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this isn't exactly a brand new title. It's been out for about a year and a half now, and my guess is a lot of people know how to play the game by this point, but this is really for people that have never experienced the game before, and they're kind of flying into it blind. So the best advice I could give you guys is learn the controls, learn the characters, learn the layout of the land, and really take your time with the missions. This game plays as if it's a living, breathing creature on its own, and not one scenario is going to mimic the next one. And, the AI in this game, it thinks for itself. So right when you think you've got this game pegged, and you think you're at the top, level of your abilities, it throws you a curveball, and you got to think about how you're going to approach the next scenario. So I really like that. Craft your weapons, level up, take on what you would consider to be kind of a menial battle, and just really gain, as much as you can in this game. One of the biggest things that, the game Horizon emphasizes is crafting your suit, crafting your weapons, and, exploring the entire continent. By doing so, you will get the best armor, the best weapons, and you'll be able to handle all of these intense missions without a problem. One last bit of advice that I want to dispose upon you guys is something that, someone online told me. You really want to focus on the side missions a little bit before finishing up the main storyline. And I can't emphasize that enough. I feel like if you do more of the side missions and the errands and level your character up and really learn this game and become very versed with your character of Aloy, then you will come at things almost as if you are a god, and you will handle any scenario that this game throws at you without a problem. Now, that's not to say the game gets easy. I set my mission on normal, and I found a lot of it to be immensely difficult. This game is very brutal and unforgiving, and there's a lot of times where I died, and it was frustrating. But all of these elements come together in a perfect symphony. Horizon is a beautiful, well-made, and excellent game. If I had to compare it to anything, it would be a lot of other open-world games. And based on your own personal preference, what you like in a video game, that may or may not affect your overall opinion on Horizon. I know some people like Red Dead Redemption, some people like Grand Theft Auto. Whatever your preference is, it might affect your overall opinion on Horizon. For me, I loved this game because it was coming at, things from a completely different angle. It's not based off of an older series. Sure, it borrows elements from other games here or there, like the stealth system in this game I found to be very reminiscent of the Evil Within. There's an element in the corner of the screen where you'll be, moving through the reeds and tall grass, and when you're exposed, an eyeball opens up. So it's definitely reminiscent of games like the Evil Within, and even Far Cry to some extent. Right up until the very end, when I finished this game, it left me wanting more. I found it to be staggeringly beautiful, and the story spoke to me personally, because there's a certain, nostalgia you feel for the old world in this game. You look at what they call the old ones, which is us, with a sense of nostalgia and some vague sadness. And I really can't say that about a lot of other games, but Horizon definitely made me feel a multitude of emotions. 10 out of 10. Check it out, guys. It's awesome.